Mhm. Yes, Mr. Romirowsky, do you think Muslims coming together under a spiritual authority instead of an arbitrary model in which everyone says and behaves as he wants under the name of Islam, which brings solution against radical voices?
There
Yeah, I
is.
mean,
Yeah.
I think it's important. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, it's okay. You understood the question. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think that any format, historically, if you look at the region, there have been many attempts, for example, to create peaceful initiatives. There was an initiative before the creation of the modern state of Israel to create what was considered to be a peace in Jerusalem, to use Jerusalem as that model of reciprocity, where you have, because Jerusalem's holiness to both Christian Jews and Muslims, to bring them together under the auspices of what is considered to be religious diplomacy or under the guise of Abrahamic faith. I mean, I think that that has merit. I think that, as everybody here around the table understands, one cannot understand the region without understanding the correlation between politics and theology in the region. They have a great deal of influence and a great deal of impact of how things are conducted. And I think that if we're able to remind individuals to come under those kind of auspices, then we have a better chance of moving forward a positive image and moving along some kind of positive discourse. However, we also have to take into consideration that, when religion is correlated with nationalism and aspirations, and the fact that how it's been used to validate acts of terrorism or Islamism, that's where we need to marginalize those individuals. Because in the same capacity that we're trying to bring people together and say, under the umbrella of religion, we're going to come together and talk about peace, you also have, in contrast, those same individuals are saying, under those umbrellas, we're going to come together and fight and to act in a violent, passionate way. That's where we need to speak up and to basically marginalize those kind of voices. Case in point, you're looking at a country today like Egypt, which has the largest Sunni population. You have it governed by Muhammad Morsi. In the history of the Muslim Brotherhood, when you have individuals like Sheikh Kardawi coming in and spewing that kind of violent hatred, that's not helping. And so, yes, I think that, to answer your question, it has to be true and sincere, and to find the right people to talk about this in a true and an honest way.
If, like in the Christianity, there is a Pope system, if the Turkey can have a role in, be the big brother. Not it's something like imposed, but it's like freely chosen. Could be the role model for all the Islamic Union. And there's an Islamic Union, Turkish Islamic Union, let's say, but it's the Turkish doesn't mean in a national way, which is the Turkish people can be leading because they have been experiencing such a, peace and moderate Islam already in the world for a long time. And then this will help the people to all the Islamic world to go in one direction with the word of one nation, let's say, with the word of one man, with the word of one institution. That's why it's very important that the Turkish. It's very also good for the people of book that the Turkish Islamic Union can be established, and the Islamic people has just only one voice, and the radicals is going to diminish. They will disappear their voice actually.
Yes,
And then it will be, the Islam will be, will be promoted through the state level, and the people will be able to talk. And if there is any radicalism, Islam will itself, this nation will itself is going to resolve its problems. And this nation is going to protect the people of the book, even from Christianity, even from the Jewish world as well. They will implement the real Quranic verses for the people of book, and they will protect them against any radicalism which is out of the verses actually. And they have a ground for this. It is Quran. So it's very important that we have such a one unity in the Islamic world, which is good for all of the world, and this is going to stop the radicalism in one sentence actually.